What's up, guys? I'm Jules. Thanks for coming back to another weekly cross-stitch update. It is very late in May. It's the last week of May. It is crazy. And I'm coming off a nice long staycation at home where I just, did some stitching, played a lot of video games, and just relaxed. And it was great. And so everything's good. The weather is... We're still waiting for it to actually get to 80 degrees. I think it's gotten to 80 degrees once so far this year, which is just ridiculous. So hopefully it won't snow again, because I'm kind of done with that. We're kind of ready to get into summer, which will be good. But I got some good cross-stitching done this week. And one of the things that I decided to do, because I'd forgotten that I had done this, but to reduce the number of projects that I work on per week, instead of trying to stitch on a bunch of different things, like just make more progress on fewer pieces so we can actually feel like we're making some progress. But I also released a new video on a new gridding pen, and we will talk about that when we get to it. But first we're just going to go into the progress that I made this week. This video is going to be a little bit shorter because the blues are getting ready to play in like 20 minutes, 15 minutes, something like that. So we're going to have to make this a little quicker than normal. First up, let's just jump right into it. Ronnie, Rowe. I got a bit more done, probably only about 200 stitches, but for whatever reason, I just couldn't stitch on this piece this week. It just wasn't speaking to me. But I did get some more done, just filling in more, because there's just a lot to fill in right here. So I just filled in more here, and just more stitching. More stitching. It's going to need about another 600 or 700 stitches before it's going to look like anything, because it's just this big old thing right there. So, but anyway, there's that one. I got a bit more done on Reaper that I was pleased about. I just kind of took a couple different colors that, like, I extended the black down here some more, and then I used it over here as well, and then just a little bit more of another color. And it feels so good just to be in a different whatchamacallit, on a different row, on a different, complete row of pattern. So anyway, so I'm just working on that, just nibbling away at that as time goes by. And I'll get some more done on it. This is definitely one of those that I got to work on every week to make some progress. I stitched on It Is Well, and I got some progress done on that. What's up, guys? And so got that done. Pretty much finished filling in all this over here. Extended the letters out here, here, and then stitched a little bit down here. I think I actually made a mistake down here, so I'm going to have to frog a little bit. And that was where I stopped on this, because I'm like, oh, I got a frog. I'm just done for now. But making some good progress. Happy with it. Happy. Happy, happy, happy. Happy, happy, happy. I'm going to show you this in a second. I'm going to show you Rainy Waterloo Place. And we're making some good progress on that one. We're getting ever so closer to finishing the row on this one in the page. So as you can see, I just took a couple of different colors that I needed to just stitch away on. And this is actually a very bright light area. So there's a lot of confetti stitching in here, and then a little bit up here, but then the rest of it's kind of the same old, same old. So I'm going to get a lot more done on that. I might even just work on this one tonight. I always feel like working on Rainy Waterloo Place after I talk about it, but getting so close to getting the row done, so that's good. And then finally, because I don't think I did anything else, but the focus piece this last week was it's not up here because it's downstairs, because I was stitching on it. Tower of Babel. So I came back to this project multiple times this past week. I did this stitch with me, and we worked on it, and then I just kept working on it. So what I actually did was I stitched all the way out to the top of the first page and to the bottom as well, just to kind of show myself the dimensions and how much I had to stitch still. I got quite a lot stitched. I probably tripled the number of stitches that were already there, and set myself up to get even more done. The focus piece of the week is actually going to be this one up here. So I'm going to have to get back on the organization. I'm going to have to re-grid it because I had to wash it. It got dirty. But anyway, that's this next week, and that's going to be good because I haven't really done anything on it in many weeks. So that's good. But that was all I worked on. But I think I'm just going to pick like 4 or 5 projects a week, try and rotate them a little bit, and just get more done on them. I think it'll just take some stress off, and although I feel a lot less stressed, been doing a lot of better things to kind of make myself feel a little bit more happy. My eyeballs. But yeah, that's what we're gonna work on this week, and so that's it for the progress. Yeah, we'll talk about that in a second. Okay, I want to talk about these pens, these gridding pens. So one of you crazies went and emailed me and said, hey, have you ever heard of these? They're called friction pens. And they are, hold on. And they are a lot of people who quilt or a lot of other crafters use these pens because they literally, artists, I don't know, sketchers, can use these because they're called friction, because you can actually like erase them off, which is not really recommended for fabric, needless to say. And also, if you're using it and you stitch over it and you can still see it, well, there's no way you're going to be able to rub it off. But it also comes off with hot water. And that, or at least warm water it'll come off. You don't have to always use hot. I have the video up here. I'll put it up here somewhere so you guys can see it. But it comes in like 10 different... It's more expensive than the other ones were, but it also comes with like 10 different colors. And so instead of like the pens being like $3 a piece, they're like $1.80 a piece or something like that. So you have a lot of different colors. And I actually used that different colors. Which project? I think did I use it with... Which one did I use it with? Because I helped myself out. Oh, I did it with this one. So what I actually did was I used the green, and it's very light, but I can see it when I'm looking at it. It just doesn't show up as well on the camera. So I used the green to outline the actual picture, but then I put the red. The red is actually when the page stops, but the green was the full 10 by 10 grid. So that it helps me, I can just count out the 10 real quick, make that grid, but then that's where the pattern page actually stops. So I thought I would try that out a little bit and just see if it helped a little bit. But it's a much finer point. I think it's like a 0.3 or 0.3 millimeter or something like that. Everything is in like Japanese or something. I can't read it, but I tested it out multiple times, and it works really great. So as a gridding pen, I think it is really nice compromise. Now, the downside of it that I discovered later was there are some things that if you're going to wash them in hot water, you got to be careful. And so I think I didn't even say hot water. Well, I said warm water. But anyway, because there's some silks that, well, I don't actually really know exactly what happened here. But I did my with charity piece, and look what happened. It didn't happen on the brown, or at least I can't see it, but stuff ran right here. I'm like, what? Now, I need to take out the stitches and then actually go back in and try and wash that and get that to come out, but I'm assuming that's just wash out from the floss, but I mean, I guess maybe that's where the yellow also comes from. I've never seen it. I've never had that happen, but I've also never used Bella Soy silk before, so... It's very sensitive. It's very, very sensitive. So, but yeah, everything else looks okay. I mean, the brown's the brown. So, but yeah, so I was just kind of like, huh. Okay. So, I'll get back to that at some point. I think I'm going to just, I'll figure that, give me some ideas. What can I do? Am I going to have to start over? Am I going to just be able to kind of erase that off? Or what can I do? But yeah, I've never used Bella Soy silk. Certainly the DMC on any of my stuff didn't have that issue. And that's why I did the linen though. And so I was just testing the linen out, and I didn't mean to actually like wash that part in hot water. Usually I will clean with cold water, but I was just showing that how fast with hot water that you could actually erase those marks. And, I didn't mean to get that part wet. But I don't know, and maybe it wasn't even that. Maybe it was just the soaking for the couple of hours in the colder water. I really don't know. I feel like I only got the hot water on the part there, so maybe it was just water in general. I don't know. Like I said, I've never used it before, so I don't know. Tell me. Teach me, people. Teach me. Inform me. But I still love these things. I still love these things. These are really easy to use. And like I said, on all my other stuff, it's washed out with stuff, so it's all good. Can't believe my Blues lost in game 1. Well, I can believe it, because I just have this like fatalistic, we're gonna lose, we're gonna lose, we're gonna lose every series. I'm like, yeah, it's so emotional. I get so stressed and so emotional about the whole thing that I can't enjoy it as well as I should. And so I'm like, oh no, game 2. And so, but anyway, so yeah, that's kind of what's going on. So what else is going on? Everybody else is good. Yeah, so we had a nice 5-day vacation off. My husband and I went down to the Olympic training facility down in Colorado Springs. That was a lot of fun. We enjoyed that. I want to do a video about that too. I took some pictures, and I want to do a video on just going down there and what you'll see and our experience. It's one of those things where it's just such a cool place to go to. I really, really like it. I've been there probably like 7 times now. And, but there's that. Put a bee video out. So for those of you guys who like the bees, there is a new bee video on the channel. Bee video hopefully up here somewhere. And, or maybe just the channel. I don't know if I can, I don't think I can link a video like that up there. And then I did another dog video. I got a dog video up. And I think the next dog video, I might do a little thing on Doogie. Doogie has issues. He doesn't have a lot going on. He has a lot here. He doesn't have a lot up here. He's kind of a hollow boy. So we did that. Oh, and the bees are good. The bees are good. The bees made it. And the video talks about that because they were definitely going in and out and doing really well. So that looks good, thankfully. And then, yeah, I think other than that, everything else has been good. Like I said, I just did a lot of, honestly, I stitched and I played the video games and I just relaxed a lot. And I really enjoyed my 5 days off a lot. I did not really get bored at all. And, but yeah. So I think that's it. It's a short video this week, guys, but I tell you, I got a game to watch downstairs and I'm already like really nervous and I'm having a hard time being focused. I got all these projects up here. I gotta redo. I still haven't found Dachshund. I don't know what happened. But I'm gonna have to look for it. I'm just staring at all the other stuff. But yeah, I think I'll work some on Waterloo tonight. Could also work on Apothecary Shop too, because it's downstairs. But I got so much stuff I could do. Seriously, I got so much stuff I could do, and I love it. I love being busy. I really do. The blog got updated, so the list of 350 something people, I think it's over 375 now. I added more people, and I got a few other emails this week, and I added a few more people. And so I will say this: if you're just starting out your YouTube channel and you are just kind of struggling at first and you're like, man, I'm just not getting any people watching, I'm not getting any people subscribing, it takes a while. I did videos for months before I ever got to like 100 subscribers. Now, like I said, I've been doing this for 2 years, over 2 years now, and the first year was very slow progress. And then I guess after you've been on for a while and if you're very consistent with your routine, they say that, you know, more people find you. So just be patient and just keep putting out fun, interesting content, and people will find you. People will find you. And the more people find you and they tell other people about you, then the more you'll get people. I mean, FlossTube is definitely becoming, it's growing. And there are so many more FlossTubers that are out there now that I'm aware of that I ever thought was possible. So just, it's not, you know, just be patient. Just be patient. And if you're only getting 10, 15 people watching your videos at one time, those 10 and 15 people want to watch your videos. And so just keep working at it and have fun. Just have fun. Yeah, I think that's it. I'm all, gotta watch the game, gotta watch the game, gotta watch the game. Canadian Neighbors are back. Did I tell you guys that? Yeah, I think I told you guys that last week. Moving in. So excited. And, and I think that's it. Everybody else is good. And, that's it, guys. That's all I got. My brain is fried. I gotta go downstairs and watch the game. So take care. Take care. Go Blues. And I will see you guys this weekend for the Stitch With Me, this project right here. And yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Take care and happy stitching.